We've got Steve Sarowitz deposition, and boy, are you in for a treat. The mic drop, you have to see to believe. Starting off, we found out why the Wayfair Foundation was closed down back in June. It's because there was a threat made to the foundation itself. So not only was Steve getting threats, but so was the foundation itself. They had to get security, and he stated that AS was weaponized against him and anything he was associated with, even though he's of Baha'i. He went on to give his background where he has lost 20 members of his family in the Holocaust, and he was someone that was beaten up for being Jewish as a child. So all of this is a very triggering experience for him. Then, from my surprise, Michael Gottlieb actually responded in saying that he is also a descendant of the Holocaust survivors. Steve does say, though, that he doesn't know who authorized it, but I know it was done by someone on the other side. So he has all eyes on Blake's side, being like, which one of you has done this?
Why are you the way that you are?
Now on to my favorite part of the deposition, and dare I say, yours too. So he was asked, what do you believe she publicly said through the New York Times? He responded, it was said that I was on set for a scene where she was scantily clad and that I was a non-essential person. While I might have technically been non-essential, I did invest $30 million and paid for her salary, or at least my share of it, as well as the other actors. And I consider that to be essential. Miss Lively considers that to be not essential. She can send me a check, I can give her an address, or you could give it to her. I love how direct he was of, oh, I'm not essential? Okay, then give me my money. Give me your salary back. You don't need it. It's not essential.
Asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could...
He also said that the 17-point list essentially served very effectively, in my opinion. And I will give her a lot of credit for this, as essentially a knife to her throat throughout all of this, that she could get away with the crime that she got away with. It's confirmed that Steve had only been on set 2 times, and both times were very brief moments. He was never on set for a full day. And one of the times he was there, he said that he actually talked to Brandon Sklenar. What did he say? He was praising Justin. He was praising Wayfair, his directing, and how he had been treated in general. So why the 180? Don't worry, Steve's not done with Blake yet. So he goes on to say, I have seen a lot of evidence personally involving me and others that Miss Lively's perspective is false. I think misleading. The supposed facts that she said about me were either misleading or completely wrong, and I believe so on purpose. It keeps getting better. He was asked, so for all you know, Miss Lively's description of this event could be completely accurate. And he responded, given the lack of accuracy that I've seen by almost everything else that Blake Lively has said, I've come to doubt her veracity as a witness on almost everything she says. Given the things that I know, given all the evidence I've seen over and over again, however, it is possible she's accurate about something. Then he was asked about Jenny Slate, and he said, I wouldn't use the word incredible. So Gottlieb responded, lacking in credibility. When I say incredible, is that a fair description of your views? And he said, much better. He is not holding anything back. I don't trust you, liar.
We all sort of said at the beginning, someone should leak it. So the idea was planted, but I'm 70% sure it wasn't me.
Okay, perfect.
Steve confirms that he's never spoken to Jenny at all. And then he gives a jab to all the actors. He said, I didn't see her at the premiere along with the other actors. I've never talked to her before or during the premiere. I've never seen her. I've never met her, never spoken to her or met her. Not a good look having all the actors not taking a picture or being around the guy that's financing the movie. Really? You want to be ball buddy with Sony, but not the guy financing the movie? A billionaire? You don't think he's going to go tell his other billionaire friends what you did? All right. Steve was asked to confirm if he had lost a significant amount of money on the film as a result of what he believed to be Miss Lively's conduct. And he confirmed, yep, millions. Then he went on to say that he had this list of all the things that he was upset about, but we didn't get to see it because that was a sealed portion. Boo. The only details that we got in regards to Claire's recording, because a lot of it was sealed, was that one, he doesn't remember who decided to have the call in the first place, whether it was him or Claire. He's not for sure. But he does confirm that it was a Zoom meeting. So a lot of us were thinking it was a Zoom call. It was. So confirm that. This is where Michael Gottlieb actually pisses me off because he started using Steve's religion against him. This is so manipulative. So he said, doesn't this go to an earlier conversation we had about some of the tenets of your faith? And then he goes on, the distinction between self-defense and retaliation. His daughter's life was threatened. And you want to throw in his religion in his face, but you don't want to retaliate. Remember your religion? That's his daughter. So he responded, for example, in the course of this case, someone threatened my daughter's life. If I know who did that, I would say something similar to that, even as a Baha'i, because we're not perfect human beings. Exactly. That's why. Fantastic deposition. I love that Steve was able to hold his own while calling everyone out. He's like, guys, do you not remember? I'm the owner of this house. I truly don't know how any of these actors sleep at night, because if I was any of them, I would be horrendously embarrassed. But again, if I was in Hollywood, I also would never hire any of these people. They've proven that, one, they're a liability, and two, they have no backbone. And someone with no backbone, I'm sorry, but they can be a dangerous person and a liability in your company. Because you're telling me you can say one thing and then say the complete opposite, and you're looking at me with a straight face? No, I'm sorry, no. And just think about it. If they're treating someone like Justin like this, who's been treating them nicely, how are they treating other people? Well, we know because Jenny, she's gotten in trouble for hitting her spouses, her friends, her co-stars. We've seen Blake SAing and SHing her co-stars. The list goes on. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? What was your favorite part? And as always, this is all alleged, so take it with a grain of salt. As always, follow me for more.